Howdy howdy, my name is John, and this video is the Authors I've Read the Most Books By tag. This tag was created by JeremyFee. As far as I know, I was not tagged by anyone to do this one, but I figured in April I want to try to get caught up on my tag videos. I've been tagged a lot, and rather than actually do one of those tags, I figured I'd start with this one. This one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to do. And hopefully it will knock the rust off from not filming for a month. Now, Jeremy started his list at authors that he had read 5 or more books by. Now, I do not have any authors that I read 5 books by. I have 2 authors that I've read 6 books by. The first one is Jean M. Auel. That's these 6 books right here. This is the Earth Children series. This follows a young woman in prehistoric Europe. Really enjoyed the series. I gave the first book 5 stars. There's a 3-star book in there. The rest I gave 4 stars to. The next author that I've read 6 books by is Ursula K. LeGuin. This is the 6 books in the Earthsea series. This book right here is the first 3 in one volume. Next, we have authors that I've read 7 books by. The first one is J.K. Rowling and the Harry Potter series. These books right here. Then I've read 7 of Terry Pratchett's Discworld books. Now, here again, I think I've read all 7 of these, but it's been a while, and I'm really just kind of assuming that I actually read them. I know I own them. The next author I have read 8 books by, and it's Harry Turtledove. He has 4 books in his Worldwar series. Then he has 3 books in the follow-up series to that titled Colonization. And then finally Guns of the South. It's these books right here. The next author is actually a pair of authors, and they're the authors of the Dragonlance series. This is Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman. So I've read the 3 books of the Chronicles trilogy, the 3 books of the Legends trilogy, and the 3 books of the War of Souls trilogy. Plus, I'm in the middle of the Soulforge, which is a prequel novel. This is my collection of Weis and Hickman novels. This one right here is a bind-up of the first 3, and it's annotated with notes from the authors. The next author I have read 11 books by, and this is C.S. Lewis. So you've got the 7 books of the Narnia series, which is right here. Then the 3 of the Space trilogy, and Till We Have Faces, which I have elsewhere. There's also 1 book of C.S. Lewis that I started but did not finish, and that is Miracles. The next author I have 12 books by, or at least 12 books by. This is Isaac Asimov. Now, I'm not really sure how many of Isaac Asimov books that I've actually read, because I read a lot of these books when I was still in college. That's been a while ago for me now. So I know I've read the 3 of the original Foundation. I've read Prelude to Foundation. I've read at least 1 or 2 of the Robot series. Of course, I've read iRobot. I've also read collections of short stories by Asimov. The next author I have read is R.A. Salvatore, and I've read 15 books from him. I've read the first 10 books of the Drizzt series, which I have right here. That's the 10 and 3 bind-ups. And then I've read the 5 books of the Cleric Quintet. The next author is 18 books, and this is Jack McKinney. Jack McKinney is actually the pseudonym for 2 authors. These authors are responsible for the novelization of the Robotech series. Robotech was a cartoon back in the 80s, and it's actually 3 separate Japanese cartoons that they kind of grouped together into a single story for syndication in the U.S. market. So the 18 books include the 3 books of the Macross era, the 3 books of the Southern Cross era, the 3 books of the Invasion, the 5 books of the Sentinel series, which was a planned TV series that never got produced, and then a follow-up novel called The End of the Circle. The last author shouldn't come as any surprise to those that have watched my channel, because it takes up 2 whole shelves of my bookcases, and that's Piers Anthony. Anthony comes in at 67 books. So you've got the 44 in the Xanth series, plus the visual guide to Xanth. You've got the Apprentice Adept series, which I'm actually in the middle of rereading, that has 7 novels. You have the Incarnations of Immorality series. I've read 7 of those 8. There's also the Mode series, of which I've read 3 of the 4. There is a Battle Circle series that I've read the 3 in the trilogy. And then I've read 2 standalones by him. Just think, if I were to reread a book a month in all of those, it would take me over 5 years. I'm not going to tag anybody for this video. If you want to do it, go for it, because this is an interesting tag, and I'm sure I'll enjoy watching your version of it. I'm going to put in the description below all of the tags that I have been tagged for and the people that tagged me. If you've tagged me for a video and it's not in that list, please let me know in the comments below. I'm really going to try in April to focus on getting caught up on all of the tag videos. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.